Hello and welcome back to the RC How-To playlist, my subscribers. I'm your host, Honda Dash, and today I'll be showing you how to replace your stub axle housing on your Traxxas 1/10 models. Okay, so breaking your stub axle housing, it can be as simple as running into a tree, and then the whole tire will just basically go back to the future, and then DeLorean style and flop over like this. So what we're doing here is the first thing you need to do is actually pop this off here, pop your tire off. I already have reset everything. So kind of get a chance of what we're working with here, and this is what we'll be placing this piece right here. As you can see, it's made look pretty simple. Sometimes it is. People ask me, these questions. Like this video was actually suggested to do for me from a subscriber that I really like very much. So I'll be showing you how to do this. So the first step that we're going to need to do is actually take off this piece here. So a good thing to get in the habit of is just using your tire like that, and you can just sit there and put your tire there. It'll give you a lot more area to work with. So I actually upgraded myself to the Traxxas aluminums, so they're pretty easy to pop off. So to pop it off, everybody knows that my hands are kind of jacked up. A lot of people question me and leave comments and stuff about why Honda Dash your hands shake and stuff. So I got in a very bad accident and my nerves are fried. So I'm still able to use my hands, which is nice. But anyway, I digress. Get that piece off there, put on the side. I highly suggest you buy these upgrade here. They're not expensive at all. They're literally like $3, $4 for two, and they're worth it because they're aluminum and the plastic ones shred really, really easily. So there's a pin right in here that you need to pop out. So I got to use the old needle nose pliers. Pull that out. It's like that. Now, once that's done, we're gonna want to do. We're going to use our 2.0 wrench. I always recommend Duratrex. They're a really good brand. I also recommend going and buy these things at your local hobby store. You guys always know that I support Hooked Hobbies and RC here in Longview, Washington. They're great people. Just like any other hobby store, there are a lot of people that are just as good as them. In my opinion, not better, but they're still nice to know people there that you can ask questions and stuff. Because the internet's kind of hard and impersonal sometimes, rather than going and seeing someone in person. So once that's locked out, the camera bar is just dangling there like that. You're going to take your 2.5 here and unscrew the hinge pin that connects the stub axle housing to the A-arm itself. So we'll just unscrew that right there. Now this doesn't screw out too far. It just has a couple of threads. And what you need to do is just pull with your fingers like that and release it. Remember, set everything aside. So once that hinge pin is out, all you have to do is pull out your piece like that, and then take it out like this and set that aside. Then you're gonna want to take your new package stuff here, and there are upgrades for this as well. There's the Integy, which in my opinion, it's cheap for a reason. It's not like the best stuff you can get, but there are some Integy pieces that are really nice. I prefer Traxxas and stuff. People are noticing here that I did a video on the rear spline steel shafts for the Traxxas CVDs here, which have been really nice. They've been really good to me. I like how they have a lot of bend to them and stuff. So first thing you need to do is take something simple, like a little tool or something, and you got to dig out the bearings inside. There's two bearings, one here and one there. And so you want to just take a screwdriver, something non-invasive, and just pop out your bearings. Now what I like to do is I like to go in from one angle. So what I did there is I went an angle here and pushed up on the inside of it. So I pushed up on the inside of that lip right there and just popped it out. And that left that one popped out. And that one just leaves the easy part, just popping the bearing out. Just like that. So now that thing's clear. Because as you know, I'll show you the new one here. The new one does not come with any bearings. It's completely empty, so you need to reuse those bearings. So something as simple as that is just popping your bearings, your old bearings back in. So a lot of people also tell me, good for you, Honda Dash or Taylor, you still do stuff despite your handicap and stuff. And I say to those people, thank you very much for your support. I'm disabled because of this accident, so I'm not able to do a lot of things that I was normally able to do. Plug that back in like that, and the rest is pretty simple, straightforward shit. Just put back the stub axle, drive axle back through here, like that. Pop it back through. Make sure you put equal pressure on that because it might pop the bearing out too. So you gotta make sure you put that in there enough to expose when you do push it through. You should be exposing where the pin gear goes. So if you rotate your wheel, it's like this. It should show you that there is the hole for the pins right there. So what I like to do, just in case, just because I don't want to mess it up, is just get my pin, pick it up with my lanes here. So make sure you match up the pin with the thing here. And the beauty part about these aluminum pieces here is that if the plastic pieces you put on, they're like really stiff and hard to get on there, and you have to match it up just perfectly. But this one, all I have to do is spin the nut right here, and then as soon as I feel it click into place, it's ready to go. So that's what I love about these parts here, and they're sturdy as hell. So a lot better than the other ones. So take the hinge pin there, and then make sure you get it on the bottom hole. And if you're doing a lot of jumping and bashing and stuff, and you don't want to get in the same predicament that I am in here, is you can go a step up. You can go a step up. There's two holes here. You can go one up, and then it might give you a little bit more leeway as far as braking and stuff. But all you have to do is just tighten that back up with your 2.5 millimeter. It's like that, and don't over tighten it, just enough to where it slides in there, nice and good. Then take your piece for your camber linkage, line it up with the top of the stub axle housing. It's like that. Get nice and lined up. Take your 2.0. Once you get that lined up there, it should be relatively easy to get screwed back in. Now this is a new stub axle housing, so it is going to feel a little more tougher to tighten in there, which is a good thing, in my opinion. The old ones, you might want to switch these out like a couple months at a time, because eventually the thread on the inside will get just stripped. It won't do it. But anyway, that's it. That is as simple as that. Super easy to change out. I'm Honda Dash. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks so much for your guys' comments and your wonderful support. I really appreciate it. Be sure to check out my other channels too. I created a Nitro Electric page on Facebook. It's Electric Nitro RC at Facebook. Also, add me on Google+. Put me in your circle. That way when I put new stuff out, then you are able to know when I put stuff out, and you can watch it. And vice versa. You follow me back, and that way I can make sure to watch your videos as well. But anyway, I'm Honda Dash. Have fun bashing and crashing. If you'd like to leave any comments or suggestions, please do them in the section down below. Also, if you'd like to see more of my videos, please hit that subscribe button. Also, I greatly appreciate it if you do watch my videos to please hit that like button as well. If you'd like to contact me, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.